All right. Welcome. Good to see everyone in here. Right.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. All right. Okay. So I'll just
Sir,
request everyone.
can I, one doubt, sir.
Yes, Michelle?
Sir, I'm traveling another half an hour. I'll be reaching home. Will you be starting the attunement process before that, or?
See, the attunement process, even if you're not able to physically take it in the class, it will be there available from the recordings. So you can just simply listen to the recording and still have the attunement done. Okay.
Okay, okay, fine. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you, sir.
So even people, because there are many people who will be joining the program or watching it through the video, so it's completely fine. They can completely be present over there. Okay. Lovely.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. I would just request everyone to please mute your mic during the whole process. During the doubt session, I'll ask you to raise your hands, and then during that time, we can discuss what we need to. Fine? Lovely. So the recordings are started. The same link where you have accessed your notes from, there's another folder for video. Today's video will be uploaded there once we have finished the session. Usually the video takes 2 to 3 hours to get uploaded in that time. So probably by tomorrow morning, you should find it over there. Any doubts or anything, the WhatsApp chat group is always present. The same WhatsApp chat group will be used for all future based Reiki programs that will be there, because if you have come for one Reiki, technically all the 9 other Reikis also will turn up in this. Okay. Now, I'll just share my screen so that we can get into this part. You can, even if you want, you can have your cameras on, off, it's completely fine. But during the attunement time, I would request everyone to have your cams on. Okay, lovely.
I have one
Hi.
question. Hi. So only one volume issue is there, ना थोड़ा सा volume कम है पता नहीं.
Volume, please, if you can
And
increase अपनी तरफ से, because यहाँ से तो it is normal.
मैंने तो सुन लिया
Yeah.
पूरा. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Now, so coming forward to the topic, Maa Kamakhiya Devi. Now, we all know the significance of Maa Kamakhiya. We know how her Shakti is and how her, in general, use for various types of prayers and her mandir and everything is associated with. We all know how well we are connected. People have brought many different types of Reiki courses into the action. Okay. And my main purpose today to get this action of this Reiki program is not to teach you people Usui Reiki, which is the Japanese Reiki. No, it is basically to perform the God Goddess Reiki, because which can be done by anyone. If you have no prior knowledge to what the Usui Reiki is, you have not just heard about it, never used it or anything, it's completely safe and fine. You can still perform this thing because it's all about your intention, your hard work. Fine. How you're going to use it, it is going to help you in these cases. Okay. Now, similarly, many people are providing such courses of Reiki with terms of God, Godness. So we have Ashtalakshmi Reiki, we have got Ashtaganpati Reiki, we have got Gayatri Reiki, Krishna Reiki, and so on. Many people are providing these courses and they are charging amount for it, which I am completely against of, because you shouldn't be charging an amount specifically for God, because this is nothing that it is a amount that you're giving it or donating it to the holy temple or anywhere else. You're not doing it. It's for the self purpose. It's the usage for the person. So what is something that is in the form of charity or donation? So that money is not being used for any of these purposes. These money has been used for their self-made, self-concern, which is completely wrong. So if you're taking the name of the god and goddess, here in these cases you shouldn't be charging, and that is the reason I have tried to initiate to get you these programs in such a way that you people can get it used to yourself at your steps completely free of cost. What is going to be charged over here is only if you need a certificate of completion that you have completed, which is going to be not more than 500 rupees, because that is the UK certified certificate that you're getting it, and it has a processing charges and everything which needs to be paid. And I need to show a proof that you had entered into the classes, which is the combination of what works with my company, with our tarot session, and it goes along with the rules and regulations of the third party who is the authenticator of our programs. Before we move forward, very quick information. So our institute is known as the Tarot Reading Trends. We deal with multiple programs of both holistic healings and with medical programs. We are UK associated. We are UK recognized. We are allowed to provide certifications according to IPHM, IAOTH. Okay. With using these certifications, you can completely show it to the world that you have learned from an authentic body, Along with that, you also have an ISO accreditation into the certifications and our training programs, with recently got accreditations from the UN, United Nations GM, and the European Commission also. So this all gives a great value towards your certification. It gives a great value towards learning from an authentic source, because when we are getting these accreditations, we are showing them the proof of what we are teaching, each and every course content, the program, how it will be taught, how it will be laid, and how it will be used by every student to practice. On to adding this part, general information about me. My name is Dr. Sheikh Abdullah. I have been into a medical field. I'm a teacher. I'm a trainer. I have done multiple PhDs in health sciences, into tarot alchemy and mystical sciences also, with integrative wellness and transformation learning. I'm an author. I'm a life coach. I'm a spiritual coach, with two of my books which have been released into Amazon and also available through international websites. If you need these links to these books, they will be given to you upon request. Besides that, my 14 years of experience in the field of occult science has played an important role in developing and changing many people's living of life, not creating specific miracles, but just helping them and coaching them towards the right path, strategizing their life and making things better. Moreover, occult field is where we look more into. Astrology and numerology is also the part which we deal with, and we teach the same programs, so that you people can go forward and teach this to the whole world, or at least do this for the whole world. Moving forward with our today's lecture, that is going to be our Maa Kamakhiya Devi's Reiki course. What are the learning outcomes? Now, please keep in mind, whatever from today onwards, how many Reiki programs that you will learn. Each Reiki program has its own meaning, has its own benefits. I cannot use that same process of Reiki for all purpose. Like Akashic prediction board we had learned previously. We had symbols for all problems and general problem. We have learned Akashic tarot. In that also we have symbols and seals for all purpose problems in every category. Similarly, the issue goes with crystal healing and so on. But then in Reiki program, it is limited. As we all know that when people teach Reiki, it's more over self, but nothing related outside. Like if I tell you that, oh, you need a Reiki healer, you need to take the Usui Japanese Reiki. If you are suffering from financial issues, how can Reiki help you? It cannot help you. It is only your personal well-being. It is your wellness. It is just like a occult spa, nothing else. But when we take the name of God and Goddess, that is our intention, our astha, our faith, our belief that through their calling, things can make better for us. Things can make much easier in our life. What specificity we are looking for? Similarly, when we talk about Maa Kamakhiya Devi Reiki, it is used for 4 purposes only. Evil eye black magic, if you have any. If we are going to be looking at the symbols, so here it will be more easy for you to take down the notes also on what we'll be doing. So relationship bonding, we will be doing to clear black magics, career growth for any individual, and protection for evil forces. Only these 4 things are included. If you are a sufferer of any of these 4 things, or you know somebody around your circle who is a person from these 4 things will be there. Ms. Momita will be taking the questions in the end, please. Yeah, so please make sure that you have your questions written, and in the end, I'll clear all the doubts. So 4 things, all these are present in your notes. I have given access to whoever has asked me the access for it. But yeah, relationship bonding, to clear out black magic, career growth, and protection from evil forces. Only these 4 things we can use Maa Kamakhiya Devi Reiki for, right? Understanding what is Maa Kamakhiya Devi Reiki, using the 4 symbols for healing, how to use these symbols, if we have to perform a healing to ourselves, to the others, or a distance healing means, for example, you got a call from your client. The client has asked you to perform a Reiki healing. Client is not present with you. They are online, like how we are taking the class online. Or maybe they are in a different time zone. Like for example, we have Ms. Ramandeep today, 8 hours ahead. I'm sure it's 3:30 a.m. in the morning right now. Okay, with her. A different day, new day. Okay. However, She can also do this, or she might be sleeping at this moment. She's lucky enough to take up our class today to keep herself awake. But if she would have asked me to perform a Reiki healing over her, she would be busy sleeping because it's a different place, different time zone, distance. It's completely fine. In that cases also, you can perform the healing. And how do you attune others or attune yourself? One more clearing of the doubt, which I will do for attunement. It's going to be towards the end, because there are many debunking situations when it comes to attunement. I will let you know about that, because many people speak this, many people speaking that, but everything works in a simple strategic way. We will come and depict that part. Right? Now, in general, since we are learning the word Reiki, let's just get a glimpse of what's Reiki. Very simple, not too much, just small paragraph. And you will find it, please bear with me. Every Reiki course that we are going to do, the first paragraph, you will see the same. So it is whoever the people have joined or not joined, it's a part of the course, so I have to explain that. So Reiki is a kind of an energy. It's a Japanese Reiki, just like in Indian system. What do we say? Prana, pranic healing. So we use the word prana. For whom? Indian system. Chinese, the chi. Right? We learned in Feng Shui class, the chi energy. Okay. In Indian, the prana energy. In Japanese, ki energy, which is the Reiki, a Japanese energy healing technique that promotes relaxation, reduces stress, and supports the body's natural healing process. That is the definition of Reiki. It cannot take the place of the issues that you face in the life, whether it be problems associated with relationship, financial, money blockages, career, any physical form of problems that you're facing. It cannot help you, because it is just like getting a massage or getting a spa work. But using the help of God and Goddess, what happens? Since Reiki involves the channeling of universal life force energy, which is in the universe, which we all believe that there is a God, there is a presence of a spirit which is helping us to go forward with it. Similarly, it helps us to restore the balances in our body, mind, emotions, and spirit, and same time helps us to channelize things when we use God, Goddess, Reiki. So Reiki is the Japanese word which comes into two forms, which is called the Rei and the Ki. The Rei is known as the universal wisdom or the divine consciousness, whereas the Ki stands for the life force energy. Together, we call it as what? Spiritually guided life force energy, the universal life force of energy. It is a safe, natural complementary healing process or a practice that can be used alongside your conventional medical care. So if a person comes to me with a cancer, third stage, second stage, fourth stage, blood pressure, high, spike, diabetes, 300 to 400 gram deciliter, that's the value always which we get, not controllable. It doesn't mean that Reiki is going to help it completely. With your medical care and the presence of Reiki, it will help you to subside a percentage of it. The pain and the suffering that your body is going through will be limited. But you do need to take your medical care. It's not like you've completely ignored and gone into the mountains and start living into the forest or into the top of the mountain, and that's it. Stay yourself disconnected with all the worldly stuff. Nothing like that. You are trying to incorporate both medical associated things and the spirituality together. Right? Now from Maa Kamakhiya symbol and oath. The power of Maa Kamakhiya symbols which have been created, which we will be learning for these four points today, lies in pure intention, your devotion, and your surrender. Not perfect drawing is needed. You're not an artist, you're not a drawer, but still, remember, these drawings cannot be printed. We have learned Akashic symbols. We have done Akashic prediction board ke, Akashic tarot ke symbols. We said we can easily print them and keep it. True. Reiki symbols are never printed. They have to be drawn. Draw with a pen, draw with a pencil, or simply draw with your hands in the air. Specifically to God and Goddess Reiki, the pen that is going to be used, there are different colors that works. So we will focus on those colors later when we are going to learn the symbols associated with this Reiki. Right? Remember, these symbols are used for healing, protection, spiritual growth. With respect to the sacred tradition, we are not going to cross any limits on that. Develop a regular personal practice. Maintain faith in the symbols. A symbol draw kar diya. If you have drawn a symbol, you have to believe on it. Ki, haan, it's going to work on you. If you're just simply going to say, oh, I've just done this, no, nothing is going to work, do not expect things to work this quick. Nothing even happens that quick. Even Indomie or your Maggi noodles, when they say that it's going to work in 2 minutes, it doesn't even get ready in 2 minutes. The preparation time is always excluded. Right? So things needs time. A minimum of 6 months of dedicated practice and proper authorization is also one of the very important point to preserve the purity and authenticity of a lineage. Now, why am I using the word lineage? Because today, when you're learning Maa Kamakhiya Reiki, people who have not learned Reiki over here, how many of you have never learned Reiki? Can you just raise your hand?
Me
Please
also,
raise
sir.
your hand. Never learned Reiki. Okay. For these people, today you will be under the category of getting a lineage. Lineage after me. I learned Reiki from someone. That lineage will be present. It's already in the presentation. Whom did I learn from? And after me, your name will be the next. So you, even though you do not have Usui Japanese Reiki experience, your name will be the next to come after my name that you have learned through me, which is again moving forward from whom? Who I learned from and who they learned from. That lineage will continue. And in future, if you will teach anyone this Reiki, whether it is simple Maa Kamakhiya Reiki also, that person will use your name as you being their guru or their lineage. And above you, me, above me, the person who I studied from and so on. Right? So this is the way a lineage system works. Right? So the 6 months practice, please don't get confused. When I said 6 months of practice and dedication, it is when you want to tutor, when you want to teach Reiki. It doesn't mean that the symbols will take 6 months to work. The day you drew the symbol, from that day till the next moon cycle, which we say naturally 28 to 30 days, it may start working anytime, within and after. But 6 months of dedication and practice for performing Reiki is important because this is something that you are giving out of your heart with full intention, full devotion. It's just like how sacredly you're practicing your Akashic, your tarot, your modalities of crystal healing, all these things, how accurately you practice, this is the way it works. Moving forward, what is Maa Kamakhiya Reiki? Little quick information on Maa Kamakhiya. Now, Maa Kamakhiya, also known as the Mahama, she's the illusion, she's the power of illusion, Mahamaya, Shakti, worshipped as the ruler of divine illusion and cosmic creation, representing pure feminine energy, very pure spiritual rebirth and transformation. Her scriptural roots, they come highlighted in the Kalika Purana as one of the most dynamic forms of the Devi. Nowadays, Maa Kamakhiya Reiki name is coming too much. In other words, we can say the people are taking too much the name. People have found out the mandir. People are now going to the temple also to visit. Okay, and it has become so much now that people say that it is once in a lifetime of a person. Maybe a person may get a chance to go. If a bulawa, if a call has come, then they will go. It's like that. It's become so much sacred. The temple was always there, but its presence into the picture, its conversation, just like how we say podcast has become nowadays a trending form of getting you people known. Similarly, through these ways, people have got to know. Now, I'm 100% sure most of you might definitely know how did the existence of Maa Kamakhiya temple came, but just a very quick one for you people who don't know about this thing. Very quick on this case, what happened? We all know Maa Sati, right? So Masati, the daughter of King Daksh, right? She was there. She got married to our Shivji, but the King Daksh never wanted to accept Shivji because of the way how he is. He lives in the mountains, in Kailasha, and the way how his people are all surrounded. Because obviously we had many Agoris and all these people associated with him. This is the reason he was a bit worried. The family members of Satima was all worried about these things, and this is the reason they never wanted to interact or meet. There was once there was a feast kept, and in that feast, Ma Sati and Shivji was never called for that feast by King Daksh, which made Ma Sati very angry. And the reason of this reason made King Daksh also more angry towards this thing, because he didn't wanted to accept Shivji in that case. So Ma Sati took her real avatar, real roop, and then she said that since you have disrespected my husband, and I'm like Shivji, and I'm not ready to accept this type of humor what you have given, I'm going to burn myself. And then when her body was found, this created a lot of, what do we say, overwhelming situation for Shivji, where he couldn't control his emotions and he couldn't go, which would cause naturally disasters onto the earth, onto the cosmic regions and everywhere. And due to that disasters, all the god and goddesses were actually worried of what would happen in that case. In order to pull Shivji out of that dilemma, out of that overwhelming situation, because he was carrying the body of Sati and just walking towards a path. He was just walking randomly, doesn't know what's going on, because he was in a very overwhelmed, distressed condition. So Vishnuji came up, because that was the only person who could, god and goddess could approach to. So Vishnuji came, he used the Sudarshan Chakra, and when he used the Sudarshan Chakra, he spread apart, means made the body parts into various form. And during the subcontinents of India, various body parts of Satiji, which was actually placed, and it went on and fell. And wherever they fell, it was known as the Shakti Peeth. Okay, so these Shakti Peeths were present, which is present in various parts of India. One of the part of her body, which is known as the Maa Kamakhiya's yoni, also known as the womb or the vulva in that case, it went to the part of the earth which was now considered to be the temple of Maa Kamakhiya Devi's temple. So as a result, this place is not just a temple, but a living vortex of divine feminine energy and the creation power. So this is the area how it created, and now it has become more over coming forward to how things are getting more famous and why people want to go and go. And trust me, once in your lifetime, you should try to go in there, because many students of mine, many people who have visited have felt that they have got a different, of course, going to all the temples gives you a very different vibe, different energy because of positivity all around. But specifically going to certain parts, as a female, it completely works. It really helps. It really works out. One of the question people will also ask me that we are right today in the class, our female students might say, we are menstruating. Are we able to take this attunement, or are we able to perform this thing? 100%. This is one of the Reiki of Maa Kamakhiya Devi, which you are completely allowed to do in your menstruation, in your periods, because your energy will also be very strongly aligned with the energy of Maa Kamakhiya Devi, because she is also during that same period of menstruation where it happens in the month of June and May, where she has to go through this process, and that also makes it very stronger. So your energy as a female energy, divine power, will become more stronger to perform attunement, to perform healing over others. So there is no harm in taking it in that way. Always keep that in mind also. Certain key applications: cleansing and protections, obviously eliminating psychic attacks, dispel black magic and shields against powerful processes during this Reiki. Attraction and influences, that is Vashikaran. If you have gone through any Vashikaran or people have done over you, which is hypnotizing, in other words, which we say white, black, okay? White positive most of the time, but black, obviously, you know how it works. So ethical rituals focused on love, divine magnetism, and subtle energy alignment. Healing and manifestation, deep inner transformation, and assets in achieving goals through authentic tantric methods. Maa Kamakhiya is revered as a divine union of three fundamental goddess energies. Maa Kali, you know, the fierce, the destroyer of evil. Tripura Sundari, which is known as the goddess of beauty, wisdom, and bliss. And Siddhaka Vijaka, which is also known as a lesser known but yet deeply mystical form of Shakti in a tantric tradition. The combination of these three avatar is present in a divine unity or a divine union of Maa Kamakhiya Devi, and we are taking this power as a very strong power to help get our issues or problems solved in life. Maa Kamakhiya Reiki is channeled energy healing practice that merges from the principle of Reiki. So we are using the principle of Reiki definitely in all these cases, but of course we are using the system, the transformative Shakti, in order to invoke her. Using her invocation, using her sacred mantras with the pure intentions and the energetic symbols, it will work. Once you draw the symbol, into the air, onto the paper. It is the energy that's going to be behind that, which we always keep on repeating in Akashic records, in Akashic prediction board. We see, you just put the name and you keep it. It will do its work behind the scene because the energy itself is present within that. So shielding, abundance, success, relation, healing, karmic release, all these categories are there. Not up to full extent, but definitely a higher percentage, which will reduce. Do not join Reiki with Akashic, because if you have a pattern, you have a pattern. These are, what do we say, superficial things which will help you to solve your issues, current life, up to a certain percentage, but does not help to remove your records editing ones. Keep that in mind very clearly. Okay, so do not confuse, consider it to be like a tarot and all other forms of these things in here. Okay, now before we move forward in perform on learning all the 4 symbols, okay, what are we going to do is we're going to start with the attunement first. Okay, I'm going to give you people exactly 2 minutes. In these 2 minutes, what are you going to do? Go and grab a glass of water for yourself. It could be cold water, hot water, whatever water is comfortable for your body. Just go and grab your 2 minutes of glass of water. After that, you will be just listening to the mantras and getting yourself ready. That will be your attunement time. Okay, be ready to open, be ready to receive it. That is very important from my side.
Sir, we have to drink the water or just keep it ready?
Just keep it ready. Once the attunement is complete, you can drink your water. Yes, Miss Rita, welcome.
How are you?
Good, good. You
I
okay?
want to ask you something.
Yes, please.
Unfortunately, where I have learned Reiki from,
Hmm.
one person has passed away who handed down to me. So
Lovely.
I lost that connection.
Okay.
Secondly, then the master Reiki was done by somebody else. Now I'm confused which lineage it is.
Okay.
So is it
Good.
possible I can join your lineage properly?
Now, today, all of you are joining a lineage of Reiki with me, but not through Yusui Reiki, through Maa Kamakhiya Reiki. You are still not considered as a Yusui Reiki, because that is a complete different Reiki. So whoever will be teaching you in the future, or even though you have learned masters from somewhere in this somewhere, you will have to definitely get that trait from somewhere or restart the whole thing from the beginning to get your lineage. Yes, that is what is going to happen actually, so that is the way. So if you know the Reiki practices, then you need to just make it, you need to inform people, or if I'm taking any Reiki classes, so you have to tell me that I know this points, then we just test you on those aspects, and then we can say, okay, fine, you can come into the lineage. Today's lineage, which will be actually used, let me just share the screen just to give you a quick glimpse on how it looks like. It's going to be now in terms of just a second. Yeah. So today's glimpse is going to be just on this part. So as you can see over here, is my screen visible to everyone? Yeah. Okay. So it was from the main Yusui Reiki. Who learned from it was someone called as Churijiro Haishi. Okay, because I never knew about this person. Phyllis Furmoto, I don't know about her. Mona Khalaf, I didn't know about her. But then Dharma Devi was my teacher, through her, me. So your name will be the next one for this part. So you can take this lineage and directly put into this part when you have learned the Goddess Reiki. That is how it can come in that part. In between, your Yusui or the Japanese Reiki, which is the one which you feel that you have missed it because you have taken in different parts, you may use the same one, but before me or after, not after me, before me, you might have to put their names because you have learned from them.
Okay.
But then it will again cause a contradiction, because if you put my name, I haven't learned from them. So that lineage will be actually create 2 hierarchies, actually, that's the thing. Because
it's like
I have not. Yes. So maybe you can do one thing, that is keep 3 people in the same level.
Yes, I
So
think so.
maybe the 2 people where you have learned your level 2 or level 3 with someone, the master from someone next to it, and then me because of the God and Goddess, and below 3 of us, your name.
Fine, perfect.
That's how it can work.
Thank you. Thanks.
So you know their names from wherever you might have learned
Yes.
it. So that's how it will work to put it in a horizontal hierarchy.
Yes. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Right. I hope everyone has got your glass of water with you. Everyone is ready with this. Then we're going to take one, we're going to perform this one. So please go, I hope that you're going to be in a silent place. What I want you to do right now is completely keep your all mics and everything muted. Focus only on the mantra, the sound, nothing else. Be open to receive, because this mantra channeling and everything, my cam will be off because I'll be attuning my prayers from you people from here. But while you're watching this thing, this is going to help you perform the attunement. Okay, there will be two things. One is going to be the what do you say, the stotram, okay, and another one is going to be the mantra jap. Right? Lovely. So just sit, relax, keep yourself completely muted. Anything in between, don't worry at all. Right? Check. I'm just share the screen. You might, one person, Miss Aarti, can you just unmute yourself for a second? Because I just want you to help me if you're going to be able to hear the audio. Okay?
Sure, sure.
Right. Okay, you don't have to see the screen. That's completely optional. But yeah. Can you hear it? Sure. You can mute yourself. Just focus on the sound. Focus on the
Kamakhiya Devi Nilparvatavasini Tvam Devi Jagatam Matrini Namastute 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 Hrim Hrim Kamakhiya Devi Namah 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 Kamakhiya Devi Nilparvatavasini Tvam Devi Jagatam Matrini Namastute 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 Hrim Hrim Kamakhiya Devi Namah 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 Kamakhiya Devi Nilparvatavasini Tvam Devi Jagatam Matrini Namastute 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 Hrim Hrim Kamakhiya Devi Namah 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 Hrim Hrim Kamakhiya
You can now open your eyes and drink your glass of water. If you want, you can rub your hands and place your hands over your eye. Feel that energy, drink the water, take the grounding effect, and be ready to accept and utilize the symbols. The attunement is done for every individual over here and who will be watching through this video. And in future, if you feel that you have lost that attunement, you can re-watch this video and get your attunement also completed by watching the video, that limited period of time. Fine. Now, moving forward with the symbols. Maa Kamakhiya Devi and her 4 associated symbols for 4 different issues that is to be seen. Okay. Now, Kamakhiya symbols and their uses. Each Kamakhiya symbol is a sacred energetic code that embodies the divine vibration of Maa Kamakhiya Shakti. These are not merely symbolic drawings, they are living expressions of divine consciousness and spiritual powers. To awaken and utilize their full potential, the symbol should be activated either through proper initiation, that is your proper diksha, the right path, from a qualified teacher, or by following a dedicated spiritual practice with sincere devotion, purity of intention, and focused awareness. Not only Maa Kamakhiya symbols, any symbols of God, goddess Reiki. Now, many people you might have seen in the podcast, aap Chico Ray symbol draw kar lo, ye kar do, wo kar do apne aap. How can you draw the symbols of any Reiki practices or anything without the proper understanding and the utilization of these symbols? You have to be entrusted. It is a book that I have given to you. You cannot just go tomorrow to the court wearing a black to the court, okay, and wearing a black coat over you and just say, okay, I'm ready to fight the case. You cannot. You have to be trained, you need to be qualified, you need to be skilled in order to perform that. Same situation happens in here. Today, you are into this course, you are learning, you are skilled to perform Maa Kamakhiya Reiki over any individual on this earth, whoever you come across, because you're learning it through a proper lineage, through a proper process. When approached with reverence and used correctly, the Maa Kamakhiya symbols establish a profound energetic connection with Maa Kamakhiya, allowing the practitioner, you or your clients, your people, your students, whoever is associated with you, to receive her transformative blessings, healing, energy, and spiritual protection and divine guidance. Moving forward to the very first symbol, that is the Kusha symbol. Okay, spelling Kusa, pronounced Kusa or Kusha. Okay, for relationship bonding. Use this symbol to heal marriage or family relationship. It helps deepen emotional connection, remove misunderstandings, and restore harmony between 2 people. It could be even for a married couple. It could be between 2 people living together. It could be between 2 friends. It could even be your work-related partner. It could also be your colleague. Male, female, does not matter. How to draw the symbol? Follow the cursor right now. Okay, so if I'm just going to show my pen, okay, you will be able to see my pen. You just draw a line, a red line like this, as if you're drawing an opposite inverted 6, right? Actually, the reflection, mirror reflection of 6, isn't it? And then a line in between like that. Very simple. So you are actually drawing it like this, okay? And then making a line like that. Don't worry about the circle radius. Sometimes some people's oval will look like this when you're drawing the 6. Sometimes it will be very small. Does not matter. What counted was your intention, because in the air, you cannot see how you have drawn. Right? When you're using your hand, your finger, whether you're using one finger, you're using all your 5 fingers of your palm, you don't know in the air how you have drawn. You can't even see the line. But then it's an imaginary line that you have created into the air when performing these things. That is what is necessary. So it can go this big, it can go literally small. It's completely fine. Okay, that's the first thing. And then this diagram. For this diagram, you're just drawing as if you're drawing number 4. Right? We draw 4 like this, correct? We write 4 like that. What is another way? Some imprinted people would like to draw 4 like this. Or is it the wrong way I'm drawing? Okay. How do they like to draw 4? Okay, let me have a look. Yeah, they do it. They like to do it in a print handwriting. So they write 4 like that. Okay, so you just have to draw an open 4 And just instead of the line in the middle, you're putting the line on the side like an arc. Okay, instead of putting the fork line like this in the middle, you're just doing like this, 1, 2, and the end like an arc. Okay, that's the way you can draw this symbol. Very clear, very easy. For what purpose? I have told you. Healing relationships, love, marriage, family issues, married, non-married, couples living. As you know, according to astrology also, we say it very clearly. According to current situation, environment, time, place, things have changed. Even live-in relationship is considered to be as a marriage form. Not acceptable, but astrology, it has been taken right now as a sense of seeing, because people are living together for 10, 15 years together. They have children, but not officially married. All these things can also be taken as a healing sort in that case. Fine. So this is the first process of taking the image. Now, second one, the Trashu or Trachu symbol. This one. Okay. So in your Trachu or Trasu symbol, it's to clear black magic. This is the powerful symbol for protection and cleansing. Use it to remove black magic, psychic attacks, specifically if you're receiving it through your dreams, or if you're performing sometimes Akashic record also in that field. If you feel that there was a curse, there was a jealousy, or there was a negative vibration from a people, sometimes you went home, you went out of your house early morning with a fresh start. Suddenly by the end of the day, you feel yourself so drained, and you feel like, oh, something has happened. In the morning, I was completely okay. What happened? A certainly negative attack or a wave of negativity came towards you. That vibrations, the cleansing, and all that things can happen from the space. How do we do it? It's very simple. You're just making an opposite C, 2 lines on the C, okay, like that. A tick mark, technically it's a tick mark, right? Easy one. Another same process as the C, but the only thing is you're not completing that circle, that arc on that side. Okay, so we can make it halfway through, put the 2 lines and not connected. Okay, let's do it from the beginning just to see all the 3 diagrams together for this one. First one, what are we going to do? We will make an arc like this. We're going to do 1 and 2. First part is complete. Tick mark. It could be very long, it could be short, no problem. Okay, second part to that, a half curve, 1 line, second line, and then your unconnected line. That's it. For clearing black magic. Which pen, pencil, anything is allowed. Anything is allowed. Okay, but people want to associate Maa Kamakhiya with the red color because the temple, that atmosphere, that environment is reddish, dark color. Okay, because anger hai, krodh hai, all these things are together associated. Then Maa Kali ka interaction also comes iske andar. That is why either you want to feel safe, use a black pen or a red pen. Dono, any one of these things is going to work best for you. That's completely acceptable. Don't have a black pen or a red pen, or you can use a pencil. Why pencil? Because pencil is universal. Reason for pencil being known as universal, because it is lead, means carbon coming from the ground, earthy element, very simple. And wood, so wo bhi earthy element hai, trees, pencil. So very simple, you're using all earth technique. No contradictions, nothing over that part. So black pen or blue pen. Some people will say, can I use kumkum to write? Because red color hai, more natural color. Go forward. What is here seen is not the color of your pen. What is being seen is you drawing it. Your intention is playing an important role, and you're really behind completing this power. You really want to do this. That is the reason it is going to work on that part. Okay, keep this in mind. Now, number 3, Akshi, for career growth. Lots of career blockages are there. People are not able to understand what is going on, how it is this and that. Many questions are there. Okay, they are in a work, they have been tried their best to do the things, but they don't get that chance or anything. What might be the reason? Definitely Akashic, as an Akashic trainer, as an Akashic record reader, I would say past influences, there is a karmic issue. Like at the moment you have not reached to that point of reaching an Akashic record reader, what would you do on a ground level to get yourself satisfied, to get yourself suppress those problems and move forward in life, directly we will use Akshi symbol. Akshi symbol ke liye kya karna? Little bit complicated. Practice se hi hoga. So what it is, you draw one straight line. So very simple. You draw a straight line. You draw one line like a J, not a full J, normal. See this much. So straight line and a J. Then what are we doing? We are connecting it with a wiring or like a curve like this, but we don't complete, we stop at that point. We don't complete it till full. Okay, you go this side and you complete. That's the first part. Put a circle on the top. Circle is present. This type of shape, you can, many people say it's a little bit confusing because of the shape 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But when I do this, what do you feel it is? Like a star. Isn't it like a star? So you can actually draw a star, simple star, but star ka last point, we are not connecting it. Here I have connecting the last point. So we will not connect that last point. What are we going to do? Created a star, let it be open. Itna close be open is acceptable. Again, that's it. Enough. Why? This not connecting part is important to see. Okay, let's take it one more time. A straight, let me draw it here, it will be easier to see. A straight line with a J, not full J, little J. Okay, try your best as how much clear you can do. Otherwise, there is no right and wrong. Then start your line, go, come back, go, this time stop in the first one. That's it. Thoda sa, if this line also comes, no problem. Acceptable, not a big, we did not made a blunder. Make your circle. Star. Open. That's it. Number 3 is completely drawn. Ready for career growth. Okay? I'm sorry I won't be able to see who's raising the hand, but yeah, keep your questions ready. We are going to ask that towards the end while doing that, okay? Now, fourth, the Damini symbol. For protection from evil forces. This symbol creates a spiritual shield around you or someone else. It guards against evil eye, energy, vampires. Why do we use the word vampires? Because there are few, vampires don't exist in that way, but obviously they have some people who are associated with so much demonic and evilic aspect that we call them as the blood drinkers or blood suckers in certain aspects. Hidden enemies, sudden attacks, all this is used for daily use for sensitive people, and he is very sensitive, very emotionally weak people. Unke liye we use this thing. Very simple diagram. You draw like this, like a fountain or like a mountain actually. Okay? You draw an infinity symbol, which is number 8. Horizontally number 8. Okay? Let's take it again. A nice mountain, also known as the, when as a kid, you're drawing someone's face. And if that face is a girl face, hai na? So how do we show them as a hair? We used to draw like this, hai na? So the hair like this, like that. Same process you can apply in there, and then just put the infinity sign between. Okay, the middle part, just be careful that this point, if you're starting in the middle, the wahi point it has to go like that. Since I'm using laptop in this case to draw the mouse pad, it might not look that neat, but yeah. So again, like this. If this is my middle point, so yahan se my cut, yahan se. Okay, ignore that. And then across, simple cross. X. Nothing to be in what direction left. Isme tick mark tha, isme cross tha. Nothing else. All exactly the same. And keep in mind, all these symbols are only going to work if you have got your pure intention, respect, and devotion to Maa Kamakhiya. ऐसे ही नहीं, okay, I've used the symbol of Maa Kamakhiya, काम करना शुरू कर देंगे. No, no, no. If you have learned this program today, you have been a part of this Reiki, try to use it by connecting yourself very closely to that. And if you're closely connected to Maa Kamakhiya, definitely she's going to find best ways to help you out. Never use this to harm others. If like harm others in what sense? Obviously, none of the symbols are used for harming. But if you want to join 2 people together, that is the first symbol, our Kusha symbol. But those 2 people are actually not happy with each other because they both love someone else. Would this symbol work in between? No, it will not. So you're trying to interfere between something which is not internally happiness. They both have agreed on something. Why would you like to simply create a hassle, or do you want to create an obstruction between two people? Do this with the person where you already know the whole story and you're 100% sure there are no problems that is going to associate. Be very clear, be open. You may want to ask multiple questions to your client to really use. Because when we say God, Goddess, Reiki key symbols, when we are using, we have to show complete devotion to that. We have to respect. We are asking the Lord, the God, the Goddess for someone else ke help ke liye. And the way we are being a channel to approach the God and the Goddess using these symbols, we are also at this risk. So we don't want to create our own negative karma in that case. Keep that in mind very strictly. Right? Again, any questions are there, I'm definitely going to take it, but towards the because I can just hear the sound, but I can't see the people now. Process of starting to use. You don't start directly putting the symbol. Chalo, problem hai, aa jao. Come, let's draw the symbol. Ho gaya kaam. No. No. Follow structure. Your approach is very important. Each Kamakhiya symbol carries a unique vibrational frequency channeled from the sacred Tantra energies of Maa Kamakhiya. These symbols are living vessels of divine Shakti and should always be approached with reverence, purity of intention, and heartfelt devotion. Grounding and preparation. That is the first thing you all have to do. What? Before working with any Maa Kamakhiya symbol, take a few moments to align your own mind and body and spirit. If you are in an hallucination mode, you're tired, you are into certain medication or drugs, which is actually making your living or your day in that specific moment a bit loose. Sometimes what will happen is that you might feel that you're having cold and flu and you're taking medications which is actually causing drowsiness. Take your time. Come out of it and then go ahead. You don't have to suppress your health in order to help someone else's health. First, get yourself very well aligned. Get your mind, body, and spirit 3-in-1 into perfect rotation, into perfect energy circling, and then you move forward to help others. Okay? Keep this in mind. This is a very common thing, which is a complete practice whenever you do any occult science, spiritual practices. You have to keep this in mind very strictly. Light a diya. Very first thing. दूसरे cases के अंदर western चीजों में, like for example tarot, akashic and all these things, we include our 5 elements. So one of the element is our candle as a fire. So fire का source here. Here, since we are doing God and Goddess, we will not use this western culture thing. We will keep diya. If you have sesame oil, which definitely every one of you should have it, it's very easy to get, use it. Otherwise, use your normal diya. That is also chalega. Whatever oil or ghee you're using, that is fine. Place it facing the east. Why east? Because it is the symbolizing of awakening of divine consciousness. East side is known for consciousness. East side of the house is also known where you keep the plants. East side is the place where it is the part of even getting nurturing of money, career, abilities. All these things happens from the east, southeast directions. Vastu mein, in Feng Shui, we learn all these categories. Okay? So, learn these things. Understand east direction cue. So east direction mein diya. No matter where you're sitting, wherever your mandir is situated, in the house, small mandir, or your praying direction, your study table, wherever you want to sit and you do east direction. Now this is my table. Behind me is south. In front of me is north. My right side is east. My left side is west. But since I'm sitting on this dining table, this is my table where I performed all these courses and classes. So aram se next to my coffee mug, I can keep my candle, or I could have kept my diya in performing this thing. It will work. At least direction has been categorized as east side. That is more than enough. Work with intention. You don't have to make major changes in the house. No, go at a ground level, simple and easy. Don't make difficult for your life. Don't make difficult for others. Recite the following mantra. But before reciting, connect with your breath. Very important. Connecting with your breath. Why? Because close your eyes. Take 3 deep breathe in, 3 breathe out. Breathe in. Maybe you want to hold it for a second or 2. Release it. Until you are having some asthmatic problems, then don't do it. Okay, then you will tell me, sir had told us to do this. No, don't. Okay, take your time. Breathe in, breathe out. But just take that long breath 3 times. Whenever you do Reiki, you do Akashic, you do anything, it is very necessary that when we do this breathing in, it helps you to center. Mind, body, spirit. These 3 things come together as alignment. Each of them, we give 1 breath. Breathe in, breathe out. If you are yoga practitioners, you know breathing techniques very well. So I don't have to explain. Okay. Then after you breathe in, breathe out, all tension, release, fear, distraction, even for yourself, and tell the client also to do the same. If he's sitting in front of you, he's sitting online like you people, completely fine. Sleeping, different time zone, acceptable. Forget it. That's a different scenario. Nothing to do. Okay. But if you are in the front, all this is happening, go ahead. Now, read, chant the mantra. 11 या 21 times. Clean, clean Kamakhiya, clean, clean Namah. 11 या 21 times. Okay. Reason for these numbers, of course, Shubh numbers, greater numbers, also very good. 11 is actually known as a master number. 2 plus 1 is 3. Also Jupiter, wisdom wala number hai. It works in any cases in that way also. Okay? After you have this thing, invoke Maa Kamakhiya. Silently offer a sincere prayer, inviting Maa Kamakhiya to bless your practice. Ask her, just take the name of Maa Kamakhiya Devi, please help me, mujhe raah dikhao, mujhe disha dikhao, help me to attune, help me to show the best what I can do for my client. Through her protection, through her healing, and through empowerment, through this session, help me to do whatever good I can do for the highest good of my client. Say that prayer, nothing rocket science, very simple invocation, asking her for the help, because already 11 and 21 times you have done to call Maa Kamakhiya with her mantra. Okay? After you have done this, so first step, breathe in, breathe out 3 times. Second step, what? 11 to 21 times the chant mantra. Third step, invoke Maa Kamakhiya. Okay? Before all these things, your environment. Sisme, nothing like tarot, Western technique, all the 5 elements. If you want to incorporate all 5 elements, it's completely fine. People who have learned things over here, acceptable. 5 elements means fire, air, water. So fire, air, water, earth, and Akasha if you're sitting under the moonlight or sunlight. 5 elements, it's completely fine if you want to do. Instead of candle, replace it with a diya. That is what is only necessary. Rest everything can be normal. Okay, don't want to incorporate 5 things, completely want to become a spiritual practitioner in this case, using only the specific God Vedic system, sirf diya, keep the diya, nothing else. Okay, keep a glass of water for yourself, keep a glass of water for your client, because obviously you have to offer them. Chakra students, crystal healing students will ask me, can we or give them, since we are doing Reiki over them, which is kind of similar to chakra, can we give them the chakra balancing tea after doing that? Go ahead. Completely fine. No questions on that. Whatever best you want to do for your client, go and do it. It's completely acceptable. Next, activating the symbol. How? Once you feel you're centered, you're connected, you have followed all those 3 things, you have invoked Maa Kamakhiya. Now choose the symbol that you want to choose out of the 4. Huh? For what reason you're using the symbol? You use your dominant hand. If you're a right-hander, go for right hand. If you're a left-hander, go for left-hander. Draw the symbol with focus intention. It could be either drawn on a sheet of paper for meditation, manifestation, placement on an altar or beneath a pillow, or it could be done in an air, just like an aura scanning or a sacred space. Over an affected area of a body or around a person or an object that wants to trace a symbol energetically, for them also any problem, you can do it directly. Any Reiki practitioner who know the Usui Reiki, they want to conjunction, they want to use this and Maa Kamakhiya's symbols together. So they will do. Many people will use, by the end of this courses of all the 10 Reiki programs I know, or maybe 4 in the, maybe more or more than 10 in the future, you all will like to say, I want to use this, and combine and make a whole Reiki together over a client without even doing Usui Japanese Reiki. 100% accepted. Do it. So in the air, you're drawing this symbol or you're drawing it over the person. Okay. Where you have to draw what? There's a table very clearly explained. I'll do that also and I'll show you. Okay. Chant the name of the symbol. For example, healing relationship. What was the symbol? Kusha symbol. Okay. Kusa. Abhi symbol draw kar liya. On the air, you have drawn it, or you have drawn it on a piece of paper. You have placed it. Repeat the name of that symbol 3 times, 7 times, or 11 times. Now, why not 5? We are dealing with odd numbers. It's fine. But go for 3, 7, and 11. Usually, these numbers are very close to Maa Kamakhiya. Okay? 3, 5, 7, 3, 7, 11, you can say. Kusha, 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 while drawing or while chanting. It's to awaken the strength, the vibration of that symbol. Western technique, what do we do when we do Akashic system for the symbol? We place that paper into the sunlight or the moonlight to energize for a few seconds. Here, no need to place that paper into energizing or anything. We energize that paper, that symbol already by using the name of the symbol, by chanting it multiple times, 3, 7, 11. After doing that, visualize a red divine light, a vibrant red light. Technically, people who have done chakras, they will remember the root chakra. Root chakra is red in color, so it's more easy. Deep red, brilliant crimson color, red light. You need to imagine that one, because that light or that color is very strongly associated with Maa Kamakhiya. Okay, see that divine line filling the symbol which you have drawn. You can actually feel, just like how I used a red pen to draw over here the diagram. Basically, you're looking at that diagram, the image that the red color is coming onto it, and it's glowing and it's shining. And that same energy, that same light you're imagining while the client is in front of you or to yourself, you can see that light is passing through all your body's 7 chakra. If you don't know the 7 chakra also, it's completely fine. At least see from the top of your head till the root end of your spine, the spinal cord. The light is, red light is moving down and deep, and it's flowing through all part of your body, just like this image over here. The light is spreading. That's the red light. Imagining that light over the client or yourself for 3 to 11 minutes. Now, you don't have to be fixed for 11 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, acceptable. You feel, okay, chalo, it's sufficient. You feel satisfied. Ho gaya hai. Now I can see the path, because some people have a slow imagination. When they will imagine the client's top of head, red color light, and by the time they will reach to the spinal cord, it takes more time. But if you're able to scan that very quickly, then naturally that scanning will happen, and you're going to be able to see all that light passing through every section, all the nerves. That light is actually reflecting and then spreading all over the body. You can see it like an aura of red color passing through the body. So those all things can be experienced. Allow that experience to unfold naturally without expectation. Let it naturally also try to come to you. Once that has been completed, then you can do is sealing the energy, because we have fixed that energy now in the client. Okay, you have drawn the symbol, you have put it into the symbol, you have let that energy of the symbol from the paper to come and absorb into the client or absorb into yourself. After completing the practice, gently close the session. How? By gratitude and respect. Who will you send gratitude? To the client? No, to Maa Kamakhiya, because you have used her symbol, you have used her invocation, you have used her blessing. And how to do it? Oh, thank you, thank you. No. Proper method. What's it? Place your right hand over the heart, irrespective of what is your dominant hand. Right hand on your heart. Say aloud or silently while the client is still seated, sleeping, enjoying that session. Eyes is closed. The client is not doing nothing. And this is the last moment you want the client to do nothing. You just mute, quiet, close the eyes. If they are sleeping for that 15-20 minutes nap, let them sleep. Even if you find them snoring, acceptable. I surrender this healing to Maa Kamakhiya. May her divine wisdom, grace, and Shakti continue to guide and protect me for the highest good. Do I have to use same to same wordings? No. Your language, whatever is your dominant thought language, whatever keywords come into your lips, use them. Just remember, right hand on the heart chakra, with full emotions, full feeling, doing the best for your client or even for yourself. Okay? Express gratitude, offer a flower or a pinch of kumkum or a simple heartfelt prayer as an expression of gratitude to Maa Kamakhiya. Sit quietly for a few minutes or 4 moments before returning to your daily activities, allowing the energy to integrate fully. Now, where will you put a pinch of kumkum? Where will you put this? Now, you will not go to Maa Kamakhiya's temple all the way to do these things. So in this case, you can either put the kumkum on yourself, okay, on your third eye, which you put as your tika or your tilak as, okay. Gratitude, your flower, means just take a flower, okay, and place it in mandir. No matter aapke mandir mein whoever God is present in the mandir, you can just keep that on behalf of that, for that, okay. It will be present and lovely. Important note, just have a quick read through this important note right now. Just 1 second, because I just got an important call. I'm just going to answer that. You can just read the important section for a second. All right, sorry. Okay, now, important note, these symbols are sacred. Use them only for healing, protection, manifestation, and positive transformation. Always approach the practice with humility, trust in the divine feminine energy. Now, techniques to even to use Maa Kamakhiya. Each Kamakhiya symbol can be used for different ways depending upon your intuition and situation. Below are practical techniques which apply. So this have just made it more clear. If you wanted to use it over a body activation, okay, you can draw the symbol or above the specific body part. For example, if you want to draw it over the heart for love and emotional healing, or over the forehead for the third eye clarity, intuition, and focus. Sometimes people want to use it for chakra balancing, chakra healing. This is more commonly used for people who are associated with chakra healing, crystal healing, and all these things. For them, they can use that easily. Normal people who haven't learned chakra healing, Reiki healing, who have not learned even crystal healing, completely use it as a normal form, jo paper method hai, which I have told you. Okay, paper ritual, which we have said very clearly. Water charging. You want to take a glass of water, okay? You want to drink your water whenever you're feeling grounded, you feel thirsty, you take that water. Same glass of water you can use, no special glasses needed, plastic, okay, steel, glass, anything, no. Any made of your glass completely is fine. Whatever you drink your glass with, draw the symbol above the water. Simple. Chant the name of the symbol. Visualize the red light flowing into the water and drink the water with the mindfulness of feeling healing. Client को दिखाने के लिए sometimes it will become difficult to tell the client to do that. Okay, but you can make it over the water and give it to the client to drink. You can do it for your own thing, right? So you need to choose what method my client can perform or what method I can perform, because all clients cannot perform this method because they also have to be attuned to do this thing. So unless you have attuned them to do this, like what we did the attunement today over you people, then you can allow them to do this for themselves. But you have to be very careful. Is your client responsible and wise enough to perform this? Be careful about this. Paper ritual. Write your intention, goal, or prayer or an issue on a piece of paper. Draw the chosen symbol above the writing. Fold the paper and place it in your altar, puja room, under your pillow, or in a sacred space until your intention is manifest. People who have done Akashic symbol, Akashic prediction board, you know where you have to keep in a folder. That's it. No question on that. People who have not done any of these courses can do what? Simply, puja room mein rakh do as your wish, under your pillow. If you feel that it has been touched or removed by somebody or by your maid or cleaner or anywhere it is, best is puja room. Don't have a puja room, definitely you have a drawer or you have a cupboard where you can place your important treasures or your money or your jewels. Then you can also keep it completely fine. In your watch box also you will all have, you will keep it into that. Distance healing. Visualize the recipient's face or write the full name. As I have said, we have people who are not present in front. They have a different time zone. I will visualize their face. I will visualize their name. I'll take their name and everything, perform the healing, red light, everything passing through your body, everything to the client and everything. And fine, that is fine. Even I don't have to keep the paper with them. I don't have to do anything. When they will wake up from their sleep or whenever they are back into action, I'm just going to ask them, drink a glass of water before brushing. Drink a glass of water before brushing. Medical reasons are very beneficial for advantages for many other way, but for this purpose, just drink a glass because you have accepted my attunement or you have accepted my healing. That's the reason. Combining symbols. So if you're using 2-3 symbols or all 4 Maa Kamakhiya symbols in a single healing sessions where you're working on multiple aspects of the same issue within the same client, begin with a symbol that addresses the primary concern. So right now, career is a problem, then relationship. So use career symbol first. Then you will use what? The love relation wala. Then if you feel there is any curses or anything, then you will use that one and support it. Okay? Activate each symbol. Each symbol activation means the same way what we did before. Every symbol may you will see the red light glowing on every symbol. That red light as a cumulative force attack coming into the client, reaching to the whole client's body part and spreading all over. Stronger and stronger, clearly energetic results will be seen, and once they have been out there. Try to avoid not many symbols because you are a practitioner or you're a healer at certain points. You know which one you're wise with to choose more commonly. When career is there, naturally things all around will get better. So I would not go for healing. I would only go for career because that is the most important concern. दूसरे चीजों के लिए we'll give different remedies if you're a part of an occult science or if you're part of spiritual practices. Besides that, try to combine less because the lesser it is, that gets more chances for it to work better and the best for your client. Fine. Tips for practice: always cleanse your space. That is common. Ground yourself before using. Grounding is very simple. Drinking water, breathing 3 times in and out. Use the symbol with clear focus, devotion, and intention that helps you to activate your true power. You may repeat the symbol name or use Maa Kamakhiya's mantra during the technique for stronger results. So in between, you want to do that also. Starting may use it 11, 7 times, 3 times. That's fine. 21 times, 11 times. But now you want to do it more. Always end your session with giving a short prayer to gratitude to Maa Kamakhiya. Short prayer is anything that comes out of your heart. In general, when we are doing situations like evil eye and hidden enemies removal, light a mustard oil diya facing the southwest direction. This is in general if you're doing evil eye. Normally, where are we supposed to keep when doing the healing of the Reiki? Please mind you 2 things. If you're doing healing with a client in the front, okay, client Reiki, this is not Reiki now, this is general remedies. If you're performing Reiki over a client, online, distant, or face-to-face, that case may the diya is kept on the east side. This is general remedies which we are doing, which you will tell the client to do, or you can also do if you're charging on your client, okay, for the remedy. Light a mustard oil facing the southwest direction. Chant mentally Om Klim Kamakhiya Namah 108 times. Visualize Maa Kamakhiya's protective shield around you. Perform this ritual for 7 consecutive days. Usually we give this only to the client to perform. Because why would you do it? The client will be more better to do because he himself requires evil enemy removal. You will do it if you're facing that you are having issues with some negativity all around. Speeding career and business success ritual. Now these are rituals. Keep in mind, these are not Reiki. These are rituals, remedies. Abhi client ko for career success, business success. Okay. Write your goal on a yellow paper. Abhi yellow paper kahan se लाएंगे? Colored paper ke chart from the chart. You can use a chart paper. You can use any yellow paper. Okay. Don't take a paper, color it yellow. Please don't. That is not needed. Take a normal yellow paper, chart paper, crepe paper, whatever paper it is yellow. Place a pinch of turmeric and 7 basil ya tulsi leaves. Basil to yahan par bolte in Dubai. Okay. Because we don't have it in the form of tulsi. But for people, you can take it leaves on it. Pray to Maa Kamakhiya to open new opportunities. Simply normal prayer. Jo bhi whatever comes in your heart, just pray it. Keep under your pillow for 11 nights and burn on the 12th day. So turmeric and the dried tulsi leaves together were combination with the paper, help it to burn. Simple fire ke saath you need to burn it. Okay. You can even put it on your burner. You can keep it on your stove. Take that all ash. What to do with the leftover burnt part? Very important question. Everyone keeps asking that. Either bury it underground into the mud, the ash, or blow it into the air from your balcony or window. Anything that you burn, 2 things. Either you bury it or you blow it into the air. Don't flush it or do this thing. Okay, these 2 important things, keep it ready. We don't usually use certain practices where you need to flush things out or just use the sewage or the drainage in that cases. Okay, so you might need to bury it or you might have to blow it within the air or just throw it into the air. Next one, black magic removal and protection ritual. Take a coconut and revolve it around your body 7 times. Which direction? Now people will say, shall I do clockwise, anti-clockwise? During my 7 times, I forgot. Maybe first 2 times I did clockwise and the few times I forgot what. No problem. You are actually revolving around the body. So 7 times. Offer it to a people tree or into the flowing water. Okay. Abhi coconut, half or full coconut. With water, without water, doesn't matter. It's completely fine. You need a coconut. Brown color coconut. Everyone knows what's coconut. Okay. Take that brown coconut 7 times clockwise or anti-clockwise. People tree. No people tree around you. Simply put flowing water. Flowing water kya hai? Flowing water ye hai ke you are going to, obviously you won't put it in your WC or in your basin. Disaster. The next step that you're going to do is you're going to find a sea or a river or a lake nearby where it's a flowing water. Place that there. Pray to Maa Kamakhiya to free me from all hidden bindings. Simple. For black magic removal. Relationship healing ritual. Light 2 pink candles. 2 pink candles. Candle ka size doesn't matter. Medium, long size. Where you purchase from, any application doesn't matter. What type of a candle? Economic friendly, eco-friendly, non-eco-friendly, doesn't matter. Candle category made up of soya wax, bee wax, paraffin wax, doesn't matter. You just need 2 pink candles. Meditate on Maa Kamakhiya for blessing on your heart. Whisper the name of the people you wish to heal with, whether you're doing it as a healer or you're doing it for yourself. Let the candles burn completely. In between, during the process, if the candle got lit off, extinguished, due to any natural calamity, someone passed by, a fusion of air, AC or fan is on, due to that reason, the candle got extinguished, relight it. No need to say anything, no need to meditate or pray again, just relight it, that's it. That's for relationship healing. Financial stability manifestation ritual, take 11 kauris, which is shell, chant Shrim Kamakhiya Namah 108 times. Place them in your wallet or cash box. Abhi, 11 kauri is very difficult to put in the wallet, specifically for men. But men have their bags, laptop bag to hai. Nowadays, sab log laptop bag leke ghum rahe, hand bag leke, backpack leke ghum rahe, all that thingy. In a small pouch, place that 11 kauri, just like how we place the crystals. Place that pouch in your bag, laptop bag for the male. Female ke liye you have your very stylish different bags. You can just easily place it in there. If you want to place it in your cash counter, if you're an owner of a business, your shop or something, directly in your counter box, you can easily fit 11 kauris. Now, kauri ka size doesn't matter. From where I took the kauris, shall I take the kauris from a market, from a seller, from the beach? Anyway, you take it. Just wash, clean them normal. No need to energize sun, vagera, nothing like that. Okay. Directly start chanting 108 times the mantra and blow over it, take it. Intuition and decision making ritual. You feel yourself that you're completely lost. Your intuition or decision making is being suppressed. Third eye is an issue. Clarity is not available. Completely faded situations, opaque, no chance of seeing. You can't even make the correct decisions between right and wrong. Okay, you are lost. Keep a white lotus image or a flower under your pillow. Okay, laminate karke, non-laminate karke, it's all your wish. Use the affirmation, Maa Kamakhiya, guide me through my dreams. Keep saying that and then keep it under the pillow. Watch for dream messages or any intuitive signs if they are coming to you. Okay, use for any signs or intuitive message that comes to you. This happens only with practice. If you do today directly, it will not come. Okay, so just a second. Okay. Somebody has requested for the paper. Okay, done. Okay. Now, watch for the dream messages. This happens only with practice. Do not expect you people to suddenly get those messages or anything. You can, and if you did it and some random messages are coming, just don't get scared, overwhelmed. Keep it chill. It happens only with practice. Positive opportunities, attraction. Tie 5 cloves, 5 green cardamom, and 1 coin. Abhi coin kaun sa lenge? Abhi India ka I don't know whether you have 1 rupees coin available or not. Here in Dubai, we have various coins, 3 coins only. 125 fills, we have 50 fills, and we have 1 dirham coin. So I can tell people to use the 1 dirham coin. India, whatever is the least, not the annas, the paisa coin. Okay. So 1 rupee, not paisas, I mean 1 rupee or 2 rupee or whatever is the least rupee coin available. You can take that 1 coin, 5 cloves, 5 green cardamoms, use it together. Keep it in your purse or your bag, in a pouch. For the male, sab to fit nahi hoga wallet mein, where they say where we'll keep the money. Again, pouch system, laptop bag or backpack, everything. Pray daily, Maa Kamakhiya, open paths where I see none. Very simple. Positive opportunities where I see none means here in the case that no wrong. Open paths where I see none means nothing negative, all positivity will come. Important tips, always perform rituals with a clean body. This is important, and calm mind. Now clean body may remember when ritual ki baat aati hai, and here we are doing Maa Kamakhiya Reiki. Again, the question is what? It doesn't matter if you're in a menstruation for the female, but towards the male and all, try to be more clean and possible in this thing. Offer gratitude to Maa Kamakhiya after each ritual, trust the divine timing and stay consistent. Okay. Finally, your closing blessing is Maa Kamakhiya's divine power blesses you with unstoppable success, deep protection, and infinite abundance. Keep this in mind. Reiki lineage, as I have said, Reiki is a healing technique that is traditionally passed from a teacher to a student. This is the reason from the founder. So now you have the right to either use the same image and place your name and your image onto it, okay, for this purpose. If you have learned Reiki, so obviously next to your specific teacher, you can change this because you might not have the same channel, you might not have the same lineage. So whoever was your lineage, you can put next to that person my name, because now you have learned your Reiki in these cases, okay, in the God Goddess one, and that's how it's going to work for you people. Fine. Now I'm going to open how many? 10 minutes only, because I don't want to take more time for the questions. Any doubts, you can definitely ask in the group. It's available. In 10 minutes, I'm going to ask as many questions as I can during this part. Fine, because I've got to go. Right. I'm not reading the chat box. So if you have added any questions in the chat box, please ask me for raising your hand. Miss Rita, first.
Hi.
Hello.
You know the symbols,
Yes, please.
like number 2 and number 4. Can
Okay.
you differentiate the difference? Because both seem to be black magic or some kind of evil force. Can you just
Yes. Yes.
differentiate it a little
Yes,
bit
sure.
more?
Yeah. So black magic is specifically black magic. It might be through any occult practitioners or through Pandit. Anybody has informed you that you have an influence of a black magic. Influence of a black magic means someone has done something over you. That tantric stuff and all this thing has been done over you, right? This is what you've been informed. To create that blockage or to cut that curse, that's what is considered as black magic. The second image, which is the number 4th one, Damini symbol, it's from evil forces. Now, evil forces could be negative eye, jealousy, okay? Randomly, you're moving through some parts, you feel some strange goosebumps because there might be some evil or negative forces. You don't even know them, they don't even know you, but they just want to cling over you, like haunting places, like that, I would also say. So that would be used for number 4.
Okay. All
So
right.
number 2, specifically someone done something over you, okay, and that one for that purpose.
But if you don't know, or if someone hasn't told you
About
that
the black magic,
how can you
don't
understand?
use it.
Don't use it.
Don't use it. Don't use it. It's
Okay.
only if you have been known
So-
and if you've been told about it.
So the 4th one is more general, and that's probably easier to use.
That is for every purposes, evil eye, to the clinging of anyone coming towards your way, somebody, even somebody trying to conspire against you for some things, we can still add to that point.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Just to shut those people around you, and because see, people doing a conspiracy is type of an evil force.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to do evil to you.
Exactly.
So it wouldn't be in a positive action. So that is also considered to be as a Damini symbol, can be used in this case.
Okay, thank you.
Lovely. Right? Ms. Shiraz,
Hi, sir. I've got many questions.
Hello.
I'll be quick.
please.
In
Yes. If your questions are very similar to others who have asked, please try to delete your questions in that cases in your
Okay.
list. Yes, Ms.
Yeah.
Shiraz.
Question, symbol 3, is there a dot in the star?
No, actually just a representative diagram, so that's fine. You can ignore that dot.
All right.
Open start.
Next question with regards to water charging. Can we
Hmm.
use hibiscus tea for that? Because I've mentioned it in the chat also.
Water charging hibiscus tea. What do you mean?
You said you have to visualize red color light. So can we use, instead of just plain water,
No,
hibiscus
it
tea?
just has to be light. Plain water with light. Don't use any hibiscus because we are not adding any other inclusions to it.
Okay.
Draw the
Next-
symbol of anything and place it under the water and then drink. Or you can just draw it over the water and drink. No need any hibiscus.
Okay. Then next question is, during performing this coconut wala ritual,
Yes.
do we break it or we keep it whole
No,
and
no, no.
put it
The
in the
whole
water?
only will be put into the flowing water.
All right. Again, next question. Can we meditate with a red light around us?
Well, if it's difficult for you people to concentrate, because you have done crystal healing, I shouldn't find you to find it difficult in healing, in what do you say, memorizing or imagining those color. But if it's causing you an issue while closing your eyes, then definitely I would suggest keep something red around you, just to get that focus back. But don't continuously stare at that light. Try to close multiple times your eyes with like open the eyes to take the red in, close the eyes, then open maybe if you're not able to still visualize.
Okay. And the last question. Why is the lineage important in this Reiki? Because I am completely
Yes.
non-Reiki background.
Yeah. So lineage is not important technically for this specific god, goddess Reiki, but I've added this point for people who have not done Reiki so that you know that now you're also a Reiki practitioner, not a fully skilled one, but at least using the Vedic terms to the Puranas and all to the god, goddess Reiki, you're completely there. Lineage plays an important role as mentioned in the very first slide because you have learned it from a trained practitioner, licensed practitioner, that you have not just learned it out of the blues from anyone.
Okay. Thank you. Done.
Right? Lovely. Miss Prabja, sorry, Miss Neha.
गुड इवनिंग सर, हाउ आर यू?
Good evening. Good, yeah.
सर एक्चुअली मुझे ये पूछना था, जो मंत्र दिया है वो एक्चुअली बीज मंत्र है और ऐसा
जी।
कहते हैं कि बिना गुरु दक्षिणा के हमें बीज मंत्र नहीं करना चाहिए, तो इज इट completely
It's
safe?
completely safe to do because you are invoking Maa Kamakhiya. So there is no Guru Dakshana, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है.
Okay.
That's why I told you, it's a very ground level. Wherever you have to pay the money, you're only paying the money in purchasing the coconut, in purchasing the candle, bus. Besides that, you're not paying money for anything.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Right? Lovely. Miss Prabjot?
Sir, is there any particular number of days that we have to do these rituals?
See,
not everywhere it is mentioned.
Yeah, yes. So the ones which have been mentioned, which has the specific days mentioned, you have to follow that number of days. And the place where it's not mentioned, what are you going to do? You will only do it once.
Okay. And can we repeat it like after some number
After
of days?
1 to 2 moon cycle. Why 1 to 2 moon cycle? As I have said, today is not a full moon, but if you did the ritual today, by the time 1 month happens, what will happen? A new moon will come in between, correct? So it's much better to do it on a proper. So the next time when you're doing this ritual, you already know that you will start on a moon cycle because you're aware of the moon cycle date. Unless that if today you want to start, but after 2 days is a moon cycle, why not wait for 2 days? Then it also brings you aligned properly one moon cycle to another moon cycle.
Yeah. So we
in that
prefer
case,
doing
you
it
can
on
wait for a
full
month.
moon. Full
Yeah.
moon.
Preferably it's done, okay? So you can wait for 1 moon cycle if it's very close. If not, then in that case, you have to wait for the process to take place for 2 moon cycles before you start with your second ritual or second process of it.
Okay. And one more question I had in the Akshi symbol, like where is this open star, it has to be opened towards the other symbol or
Doesn't
it can
matter
be the
where
other way?
it can
doesn't
open
matter.
anyway. Just that you don't have to connect the last 2 lines.
Yeah. Okay. That means. Okay.
Lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Marian?
What is the symbol for healing, like health problems?
There is no health problem with Maa Kamakhiya. Only that's why I told you, God, goddess related Reikis that you will learn, they all are specific to certain issues. So Maa Kamakhiya will only help for these 4 things only, nothing else. So healing relationship, it is going to be for your career, black magic and evil eyes. That's it.
Okay.
Upcoming other Reikis, you will learn for other health related issues also.
Okay. What about the under the pillow stuff? That means sleeping on it or have it, let's say, on the bed next to the pillow, or I can have it on the couch?
The pillow at which you're sleeping, your head is all upon.
But how? Because it's the leaves.
No, you have a pillow and you have a pillow cover. So under the pillow, you're keeping it into the paper, no? So that's fine.
You wanna draw the symbol, but there are leaves, right, or something?
No.
The ingredients.
One second.
There are some ingredients to put together.
Just 1 second. I think the one that you're looking for is the speedy career and business success. So write your goal on a yellow paper, put a pinch of turmeric and 7 basil or tulsi leaves, or pray to Maa Kamakhiya and place it under your pillow for 11 nights. So in this case, what are you doing? You're going to take your sheet of paper, yellow paper, place a pinch of turmeric, leaves, close it under the pillow.
Oh, okay, it has to be close.
Yeah.
But when you're moving, it will be making noises, like, because it's paper.
It's under your pillow. No, not even in the first session. So this is your pillow under it.
Okay.
That's the space between the pillow and the bed. And it's not a big paper. It would be just a small one. Come on.
Okay, you can fold it over so it doesn't get out of it.
Yeah,
These are
definitely.
very small
So it's all over
leaves.
the place.
These are very small
Yeah.
leaves. It won't make a noise. Also, when we are putting an intention for
And
ourselves,
it's not dried, yes.
yes, when we want an energy to be invoked towards work towards us, so we fold the paper towards us 3 times. 1, then you move it around right, like circular motion, like clockwise, then second fold clockwise, and third fold, and then you pour it. This is how we fold the intentions.
Okay.
We have to
Sounds
make
good.
Mr. Marian more addicted to our Indian remedies. Mr. Marian, you have to be ready when I will open the Lal Kitab course. You have to be the first one to join because there are so many foldings and pillow work in that.
And what
Too
about
many.
the diyas? You know, because it's Indian stuff more than
It's just a small, you will get, I'm 100% sure you have Indian stores over there. So you will definitely get a diya over there. I'll show you a picture. Then that
So
will
you
help
can do a
plan.
refill. You can do a
You can use-
refill with the sesame oil.
Yeah, always. It's just that you keep it with you as a lightning present. I'll send you the link from Amazon.com. It'll be easier for you to get it.
Sir, after 11 days, what to do with the paper?
12th day, you will burn it and flush it under bury it underground, or you're going to blow it under the air.
Okay, thank you.
Lovely. Miss Nina.
हेलो सर,
Hello.
मेरा एक सिंपल क्वेश्चन था कि इसमें कुछ लेवल्स भी हैं या इज इट
No.
कंप्लीट?
God, Goddess Reikis have no level. You took one session today, you're done, finished. Be ready for next God, Goddess का Reiki.
थैंक यू सो मच। और एक चीज और पूछनी थी कि हम 21 डेज जब करेंगे तो हाउ वी फील कि हम रेडी हैं टू डू दिस?
आप क्या फील करेंगे?
मतलब किसी को करने के लिए या अपने लिए कैपेबल हो गए हैं इन
You're
सिंबल्स?
ready now. You're ready now to do it. You just have to bring that invocation into you. You have to believe in yourself that you're doing it.
Okay.
You're already ready. After the attunement, you're completely done. Do it on others, do it on yourself.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Miss Priyanka?
Hi, doctor. So I have
Hello.
just one question. If
Are
I
you
know
our same
some,
Priyanka from the Akashic class?
yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
fine.
yes.
Because your picture is seen, that's why. Okay.
No, sorry, it's dark. My family's sleeping.
Okay. Because your name
Yeah.
actually appears as PJ. That's why I'm thinking, who are you now? Okay.
I just wrote it in
Hello.
a short form. So, doctor, I just wanted to know one thing. If I know my relative or friend who is going through this evil eye or black magic, okay, can I do this thing and this process without telling them? Without telling them?
Without
That's the
telling them
question.
is okay from your side because your point of view is strong. I can understand that. But on the other hand, what is going to happen is they have to be open to receive it. If they are not knowing it, then how would you say that they are open to receive it? Huh? So it's not going to work. Means you're putting your effort, but then where is the effort from their side to completely receive this thing?
Yes, okay.
It's
Understood.
very necessary that they have to know about it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, lovely. Great. Mr. Anil. Mr. Anil? Unmute yourself, please.
Hi, sir. Can you hear me now?
Hello. Yes, loud and clear.
Yes. So I just wanted to know. It was really great, and for me, it was the first time. Although I have seen people practicing Reiki, but I just wanted to know. Besides this, is there any literature or any other thing which is available, which one can dwell upon to practice
See, that is
these
the
things?
problem, na? Many literatures, many things will come up and we will not have a time to come and read through it. What we can do is what teachings we have taken. That is why I have tried my best. Okay, for the upcoming next 9 to 10, 11 Reikis that you will come forward, you will learn so many details. Like now, one example, you learned about the story of Masati Isme. Already many of us know this thing, but that we learned it to just polish our background on that Vedas and according to what was written. Similarly, all these things will be added and you will learn more about many different types of God, Goddess Reiki. You just have to be connected. So next month we are going to do, probably it's going to be 1 or 2 Reikis next month because every month we are taking two. It's going to be on a weekend. So we have Sri Ram Reiki, we have Mahamrityunjay Reiki, we have Shiva Reiki, we have Ashta Lakshmi Reiki, we have got Ashta Ganpati Reiki, we have Lakshmi Narayan Reiki also, we have got Hanuman Reiki. So many Reikis are present. All that will be done. So you will learn the depth, you will understand the reasons, you will also understand how to use them for various purposes. Like Mr. Marian said, what is for health? But Maa Kamakhiya is not associated with the health. Of course, she's there to give you a blessing of health and everything, but there is no specific ritual for that. But we might have to use another god for the health in that cases. So we are not only being connected to one god, but we are taking the influences of all other gods, being connected spiritually, so that we know, okay, oh, we are not just dedicated to this. We are all are from the same region, same avatar, same origins, but we are just trying to praise them because they also came for different roles. Like Lord Vishnu ke itne sare avatar the, they all came for various roles into the world. Similarly, we are going to use the role of different god and goddess for various benefits for our life with no biased things.
Okay, great. I got it. In fact, I had the good fortune to, go to the Maa Kamakhiya temple in Guwahati.
Lovely.
So it was a really great
So now
experience.
you can add these rituals to it. It will give your energy more stronger, double.
Sure, I'll do that. Thank you.
Yes, 100%. Thank you. Miss Rita.
One last question. If you
Sure,
don't have basil leaves, can
Yes.
you use basil seeds?
No, only basil leaves.
Oh.
Grow them. Start growing them.
Okay.
Start growing them. Perfect.
Okay.
Great. Miss Aarti.
Firstly, Miss Rita, you can get some dried tulsi leaves from Amazon.
We
That's what I
need
got.
not dried.
Yeah.
We need wet.
Oh,
it has to be
okay, so we
fresh.
don't get it here.
It
We
has
don't
to
get
be
it here.
freshly taken.
Okay, I'm
not
going to start
dried.
gardening. Don't worry. Thanks.
Just start gardening. If you have taken the Wicca herbal spell, you could have finished, learn how to garden also.
So I had two questions.
Yes, please.
So, firstly, on the lineage part, like the basic Reiki I know, but I stopped practicing because it started affecting my body when I was doing it further. So I
Okay.
left it. It's been years long. But now I can, I'll be associated with your lineage.
Now you can take that
definitely.
lineage because you have learned God Goddess Reiki, not the Yusui
Right.
Reiki. But since you have taken this one, it can be a part of the lineage. No problem, Ms. Mansi.
So,
Thank you.
so instead of remembering the entire lineage, it is difficult. I won't be able. So I can just, focus on you and get started with it.
Well, you need to use that same image what I have shown, because that is the way
Okay.
lineage works, with my name under it, because you have learned God
Sure.
Goddess. In the future, if you really want to learn the Yusui Reiki and you have learned it from me, then you don't have to change my name. My name will still remain over there.
No,
It's
I'm
just
not
that you
changing the name. All I'm saying is because I want to remember the entire lineage. I just
you don't
focus
have to
on
remember all
you.
that name. Whenever you're putting a picture or you're imagining your lineage, you can just have that, and then just me alone will not work, because that's
Okay.
not the truth.
Got it, sir.
The truth has to come from the origin.
Got it.
And someone above me has thought. So if you're just putting me, it will be completely wrong, because I'm just a middle person. Someone have learned from, then they are also a middle person. So we have to include them.
Got it, sir. And second one, if we feel negativity in the environment where you're living, right? So should I use the fourth symbol?
Damini symbol, correct.
Damini?
Environment issues, you feel that, oh, I don't feel. Sometimes you don't know that that person even knows you. That just that person being in surrounding, you feel, oh, इससे मुझे कुछ negative energy आ रही है. ऐसा feel हो रहा है कि I don't like उसकी दृष्टि मेरे ऊपर, उसका aspect over. You feel like that. Ignore.
Like the
Directly
entire
you can
day
use
you are
Damini.
in that environment, so
You can
it
use
is better
Damini.
using. Perfect.
100%. Lovely. Mr. Amar. Oops. Where have you? Oh, Mr.
Hello.
Amar?
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Doctor.
Hello. Yes. Hi.
Hi, good evening.
Good
My
evening.
question is that when is the right time to perform, whether it is in the morning or in the evening, so that the ritual becomes even more effective, or it is in the late night hours?
Lovely. Now, it is completely dependent on you when you are free, because we want to remember one thing, that we don't want to do any of this thing in hurry. Time dedication, self-presence, and free time is very necessary. Okay, so if you ask me personally, I do it only on Fridays, because I don't do any classes on courses on Fridays. On Fridays is only my it's my time period of Friday, only to perform attunement rituals and stuff. That's why Friday is dedicated for that purpose. For you, could be a holiday on a Saturday or Sunday, or your free time, not under the influence of any hallucination, so you can definitely go forward and do. Morning, evening, or night does not matter at all. Your
Okay, so
intention
it is
will
not
be most
specific to
important.
the days or hours kind of thing.
Nothing.
Okay, and
Nothing.
just in case if I'm performing
in Maa Kamakhiya, in Maa Kamakhiya, other Reikis that we will learn, that will be associated with those days of the god and goddess.
See, Sunday and Tuesdays are considered for Mata's days. I mean,
Yes,
in the
definitely.
ritual,
Like in
in the
Isme, it is
rituals.
on you, completely on you.
Okay. And suppose that if I'm performing this Akshi for myself, Akshi practice for myself, how frequently do I need to do this? I mean, one moon cycle, this is what you have already covered in the previous question.
Now see, when is our technical moon cycle going to happen now? When is our next moon cycle taking place for this month in August? It is somewhere in between 28 to 27 ko hai na? So our new moon is 11 September actually. Yeah. The full moon is on the 28th. A new moon is on 11 September. So when I say new moon cycle, we are taking that. Okay. So according to the new moon.
This is called Purnima.
Purnima, yeah. So what is going to happen is 11th of September is going to be the new moon. Abhi from now 22 to 11 is going to take literally how many? 20 days. So if you want to start the ritual today, you don't want to wait for 20 days, right?
Right.
So you can start today. While you have started today, when I said you need to wait for a moon cycle, you cannot wait for 20 days till 11th of September. 11th September ke baad, when the next moon cycle will appear, that one is going to be the point where you want to redo the ritual again, which will be somewhere in the month of October.
So it should complete at least one moon cycle.
It should complete because now you're starting in the middle. But if the moon cycle, like imagine today was the 9th or 10th of September, then you can wait for a day or two to start before the second one, right?
Right. So I think that is going to be great if you do it from Purnima to Purnima.
Much better, but if you want to give it urgent because you have clients, like I've got clients coming today or tomorrow, then I will not tell them wait 20 days.
Right. Got it.
Is it Purnima or Amavasya?
No, Amavasya is no moon.
No moon.
Purnima means full moon.
Thank you, Doctor.
Amavasya is taking place abhi. Welcome, dear. Amavasya is taking place kabhi. Kaun se din ko hai? Ek second. Ye 28 August ko hai Amavasya. Yeah. Okay. Good. Miss Anurit, I'll take the last question. Then any of you can just give me the questions through the chat box.
So, if we want to protect ourselves, so before stepping out of a home, so can we just? So that need to be, we need to draw it 3 times.
Not 3 times. You are going to follow the same process of how to draw the symbol, na? How do we do the symbol? Light a diya on the east side, recite the mantra Maa Kamakhiya, Kleem Kamakhiya 11 or 21 times, connect your breathing, okay? To draw karo on yourself, wo pura process karke, then you leave the house.
Okay.
But don't make it common for leaving the house only to do it. Do it once so that it's like a protection over you always. Always means at least for one moon cycle.
Okay. Not it.
Okay, har time ghar se jaane ke pehle, that is not a ritual to do in that case. But yeah, since you have done it once on you on a free time, like abhi kar liya, okay, you can, whenever you're leaving the house, you can just take the name of Maa Kamakhiya, simply chant 11 or 21 times the mantra and then leave the house. That is also acceptable.
Okay.
Okay? Lovely. So what are we going to do is now we are going to stop the recording over here and all the questions. If you've got any future doubts, please do connect me